Hello, this is Sensei Michael and Sensei Trey with Falcon Karate, and we've got another self-defense technique for you today. We're going to work on a full Nelson escape. This is a grab from behind that sometimes will come up in wrestling techniques and things like that. So a bad guy might come up from behind and try and grab you and get your arms pinned, and we want to know how to get away. This is required for our purple belts and above in our karate program. Okay? So what we'll do is we'll go through it a couple times slowly together, and then maybe we'll have more of a full force, full speed at the end. So Sensei Trey's coming up from behind, and he's got my arms pinned behind my head, okay, bam. Now in class we want to make sure that he's not intertwining his fingers, just because that can create some injury either on my neck or on his hand. So we're going to be careful. He's just going to put his hands like this on the back. But he's got me from behind. So the first thing in all of our self-defense techniques we want to do is an attention getter, okay? Because I'm not going to be able to just get away by pulling or anything like that. He's full force on my neck here in his hands. He's not going to want to loosen up. So what I'm going to try to do as my attention getter is a strong stomp, okay? Now I'm going to stomp on top of his foot. In real life, in class, guys, we're going to just stomp to the side, okay? So I'm going to do a good stomp. And then for good measure, if I can, I'd like to be able to slap him in the groin, okay? So maybe I might bend down, and after I stomped on his foot, he's a little bit stunned. I drop down, and I'm going to throw this hand back and slap between his legs, okay? In class, I'm just going to slap his leg like that, okay? So he's got me from behind. I'm going to stomp on the foot, slap to the leg, okay? And then I'm going to drop my weight. Real important. I'm going to drop my whole body weight as I pull my hands down to the side real hard, okay? So I'm dropping down into our Seujin stance here. My body weight's what's going to do it. I can't just stand here and pull, okay? I want to drop my weight and pull my arms down. Now make sure we keep good posture, back straight, head up. Don't have your head hunched as you do this, because again, pulling down the neck is not as good. So I got a good posture, and I'm going to drop down, okay? Now, if that's all I can do and I can get away from here, I drop down enough that I can try and escape, okay? That's good enough. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to break the hold to be able to escape. But let's add a little bit extra, okay? If I can get this other wrist lock, I'll do that. So in class, we're going to practice a stomp, a slap, a drop, okay? Now from here, I can grab either one of these hands, but I'm going to grab this one here, all right? I'm going to put my thumb right on the back of the hand. I'm going to spin out to that side as I grab with my other hand and push down in a wrist lock, okay? We've seen this from a few of our other self-defense techniques, so I've got to have a good pin on the back of his hand, grip tight, other fingers are on the back here, and I do a motion like this, okay? I'm pushing and pulling with my fingers to create the pressure, okay? Once I got him down here, we're going to finish with a kick to the head. In class, I'm just going to go BAM out next to it. So, hey, out to the side as I lock him, okay? But again, that grab, if in real life it's going quick, he grabs, I stomp, I slap, I pull, and I fumble, I can't get it, okay? Well, at least I can get away and say, hey man, you're back up. I can try and run, escape, get to an exit. I've got some space. That's the important thing, okay? But if I can get the wrist lock, I'll go for it. So let's do it one more time together, kind of slowly. So he's going to come up from behind. All right, at home, if you're practicing, say it out loud as you do it. So we're going to say stomp. We're going to say slap, okay? Then I'm going to drop and pull my hands down to the side. Breaks his arms off, pulls them down to next to me. Now on this one, why don't I do this other hand over here? For you guys at home, that'll be like your right hand. I'm going to grab, pin the thumb on the back, spin out that way, get the wrist lock, okay? Good pressure on his wrist, bam! And always kick out beside the head in class so we don't have an injury, okay? Very good. All right, so now we'll do a little bit quicker what it might look like if he's coming in like a real bully. Now again, I'm going to stomp the floor and slap with his leg, but in real life we know that we're trying to create some pain and some distraction in those weak spots, okay? So when he's ready, he's going to come up and grab. Hey, hey! Okay, well, there we go. Make sure, guys, as you spin out, you stay in a good seisan stance, okay? A good wide stance, so that if he's still pushing and shoving on me, I'm not going to lose my balance. That's why we spend time to practice a good stance, knees bent, and head up, okay? So thank you all for watching. That was the full Nelson escape from behind.